Je vais maintenant inviter Louise Fresco à me rejoindre. Madame la professeure, chère Louise, quelle meilleure façon de conclure cette conférence que de vous rendre hommage, vous qui symbolisez cette relation d'amitié, de coopération entre nos deux pays. I will switch to English, even if you are totally fluent in French. But I think you need no introduction, especially in this group. What is very special is that it is the second time that I present you with French decorations. A little bit more than 1 year ago, I had the opportunity, the honor, to present you with the insignia of Chevalier dans l'Ordre National du Mérite. And I will never forget this moment, because it gave me the opportunity to discover an extraordinary personality. Somebody who is not only famous for achievements, expertise, or knowledge, but not only somebody who impresses all of us by the clarity, the elegance of your expression, but somebody who, when we see you and when we cross your eyes and the way you look at everybody, enable us to be immediately enraged by the light which emanates from you, and which also gives us the possibility to understand things which are complex, but that you render clear. And I think it's very exceptional, and I think in this regard it is totally justified to decorate you every year. Your career is a perfect example of what international cooperation can achieve. From your early research on tropical crops to leadership roles at Wageningen University, the FAO, and on various boards, you have consistently brought people together across disciplines, countries, and sectors to collaborate, innovate, and strengthen agricultural systems. You have inspired the next generation and enriched our understanding of agriculture worldwide. And you still travel a lot, extensively. I heard that you were recently in China for a few weeks, and you have visited nearly every African country. A truly impressive record that speaks volumes about your commitment, your passion to tackle shared challenges such as famines, scarcity, and food waste. And you are truly a connector. As you said in your 2009 TED talk, food is as important as energy, as security, as the environment. Everything is linked together. And your impressive maîtrise of languages, of cultures, has allowed you to build bridges, especially between France and the Netherlands. An effort recognized, for instance, by your Doctor Honoris Causa from the University of Montpellier, and j'en profite pour saluer Monsieur François Pierrot, vice-président de cette université. But also by the enduring and invaluable ties you have built with French research institutions such as INRAE and CIRAD. But your impact goes far beyond this sector, far beyond research and academia. Through your columns, documentaries, books, you have shared your knowledge with the public. As I said, making complex topics understandable and engaging. And through your love of the arts, and thanks to you, I discovered the opera in Amsterdam, you have connected science, society, and creativity in ways that inspire all of us. So this decoration, chère Louise, is more than deserved and is a tribute to a career, a vision, and a life dedicated to connecting, inspiring, and leading. And once again, a way to tell you that we all feel lucky to know you. Pour toutes ces raisons, et au nom de la ministre de l'Agriculture, de l'Agroalimentaire et de la Souveraineté alimentaire, nous vous faisons officier du mérite agricole.
I will say a few words in French and then I'll continue in English. Votre Excellence, Monsieur l'Ambassadeur, quel plaisir d'être là de nouveau pour la deuxième fois, de recevoir une reconnaissance de la part de la République française. Je suis là avec humilité et même avec une certaine timidité parce que, en fait, je n'ai fait que mon devoir. J'ai fait ce que je pensais faire quand j'étais toute jeune, quand j'avais l'âge de 15-16 ans. C'est justement la famille Nobiafra qui m'a touchée, qui m'a fait penser qu'il fallait faire quelque chose en agriculture et dans le domaine nutrition, santé, agriculture. Et en fait, c'est ça que j'ai fait. Précocement, j'avais compris qu'il fallait intégrer les choses et malgré le fait que je ne sors absolument pas d'une famille agricole, mon père était professeur de philosophie, j'ai pris ce chemin et je suis encore aujourd'hui ravie que j'ai pu faire mes études et une grande partie de ma carrière à Wageningen. Mais ce qui est le plus important, c'est que quand je pense à ce que j'ai fait comme devoir, c'était toujours une collaboration, une synthèse, je dirais presque une réunion d'esprit avec mes collègues de beaucoup de pays, mais bien sûr aussi mes collègues français. Je suis rentrée très très jeune encore, j'avais 35 ans je crois, au conseil scientifique du CIRAD. Et c'est justement cette synergie scientifique, culturelle, psychologique qui m'a formée aussi. Et j'ai noté aujourd'hui, en pensant à notre rencontre ici, que c'est très étonnant que deux pays qui sont si divers en termes d'histoire, la France, un grand pays peu peuplé, avec une géologie, une agroécologie très différente des Pays-Bas, une tradition agricole féodale en grande partie, les Pays-Bas tout petits, peuplés de façon très très dense, avec des marécages partout. Pourtant, ces deux pays, en sortant justement au début de l'âge des Lumières, ont développé une science agricole et une science de la nutrition et une science vraiment de l'environnement qui est remarquable. Et c'est aujourd'hui ce qui nous réunit beaucoup plus encore qu'avant. Les deux grands pays qui sont les leaders dans ce domaine sont la France et les Pays-Bas. Donc je suis ravie qu'on a pu avoir cet après-midi. Et de nouveau, je remercie la République française et vous personnellement pour vos mots. Si vous êtes d'accord, j'ajoute deux mots en anglais. It was a wonderful afternoon. It was for me an afternoon with many ideas, of course, that are familiar to me, that make me happy because some of them, in fact, I was thinking, I probably said this already 25 years ago, but this happens when you get very old and things repeat, les choses, l'histoire se répète. But it was an afternoon also full of energy. Yet, at the same time, I have to admit to some worries. We agree geopolitics are probably more difficult than they were ever before. Science, on the contrary, has improved, has developed. The challenge now is to meet the geopolitical challenges, but at the same time also, as you said, many of you, make sure we get a new generation, not just of farmers, but also of scientists. And this is where I want to address the young people in the room. Agriculture is not just about the small and beautiful. It's also about hard work. There are no easy solutions. There's no free labor. There's no free land. And it really requires a very smart, specific type of innovation, which will take many forms. My worry is always that we talk in so many generalities that we think there's one blueprint for the whole of European agriculture. That is not true. But yes, what is there is that if we make progress in developing diversified models of how science can be applied to different eco-ecological systems, then we have something which is indeed not just what we do here, but also a basis for exporting and for sharing our knowledge with the rest of the world. I spent most of my time outside Europe, at least working on countries outside Europe, and I think that still remains a real important responsibility for all of us. So please go on with your wonderful work and think not just about the Netherlands and France, but about Europe and the world as a whole. There's no peace without food and agriculture. Thank you.